George the Catman. This is George. George lived in his van. George's van was his house. George's van was parked on a street in New York City. New York City is the biggest city in the USA. In the winter, in New York City, it gets very cold. Sometimes it snows. George's van gets very cold too.
But George has 3 cats. He has an orange one named Orange,
a white one named White, and a black one named Steve. When it's very cold, the cats sleep on George. This keeps George and his cats warm. One day, George was walking to the bakery to get his breakfast when he heard something. Meow! There was a gray cat behind the rubbish bin. It looked very hungry. "Come here, little one," said George. "I will take you to my van and give you food." He picked up the cat. As he walked back to his van, he said, "I will name you Gray." That night, when he went to sleep with his 4 cats, Gray, Orange, White, and Steve slept on top of him. They felt a little warmer. A week later, George was walking to the supermarket when he heard something. Meow! Meow! There was a yellow cat and a brown cat
up in a tree. They looked very afraid.
"Come here, little ones. I will take you to my van, and you will be safe," said George. He picked up the cats. As he walked back to his van, he said, "I will name this one Yellow and this one Brown." That night, he went to sleep with his 6 cats. A yellow one named Yellow, a brown one named Brown, a gray one named Gray, an orange one named Orange, a white one named White, and a black one named Steve. They felt warmer.
On another day, George was going to the toy shop to buy a toy for his nephew when he heard something.
Meow! Meow! Meow!
There were 3 cats, a chocolate-colored cat, a tiger-striped cat, and a cat with a spot in a box. They looked very cold.
"Come here, little ones. I will take you to my van, and you will be warm," said George. He picked up the cats. As he walked back to his van, he said, "I will name this one Tiger Stripes, this one Spot, and this one Chocolate." That night, he went to sleep with his 9 cats. Tiger Stripes, Spot, Chocolate, Yellow, Brown, Gray, Orange, White, and Steve.
They were all a lot warmer.
The very next day, George went to his friend May's flower shop. Meow, 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 meow. There were 4 cats. One that was red, one that was coffee-colored, one with a lot of spots, and one with gray fur that was almost blue. The cats were hiding in the flowers. "George, I am moving to Hong Kong. "Can you give my cats a home?" said May. "Sure," said George. "Come here, little ones. I will take you to my van and give you a home." He picked up the cats.
As he walked back to his van, he said, "I will name this one Coffee, this one Blue, this one Spots, and this one Red."
That night, when he went to sleep with his 13 cats, a red one named Red, a coffee-colored one named Coffee, a spotted one named Spots, a blue one named Blue, a tiger-striped one named Tiger Stripes, one with a spot named Spot, a chocolate-colored one named Chocolate, a yellow one named Yellow, a brown one named Brown, a gray one named Gray, an orange one named Orange, a white one named White, and a black one named Steve. They were all very, very warm. Very soon after that, George had no more cat food. So he went to the pet shop. There was an orange and white cat hissing at a gray cat. "George, I'm so happy to see you," said Miss Garcia, the woman at the pet shop. "This orange and white cat does not like the gray cat, and no one wants to buy it. Will you take it?" "Sure," said George. "Come here, little one. I will take you to my van and give you friends." He picked up the cat. As he walked back to his van, he said, "I will name you Orange and White." That night, he went to sleep with his 14 cats. Orange and White, Red, Coffee, Spots, Blue, Tiger Stripes, Spot, Chocolate, Yellow, Brown, Gray, Orange, White, and Steve. They were hot. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. It was very late at night. George woke up. "What is the problem, little ones?" George looked out the window, and on the front of his van was a very dirty black cat. It was opening its mouth, but it could not meow. It only said, George was very sleepy, but he got up. It was snowing outside, so he opened the van window and said, "Come here, little one. Come into my van, and I will clean you," said the cat. The black cat came in through the window and sat on George. George cleaned him. "I will call you Steve too," he said, as he laid back down and fell asleep with his 15 cats. An orange and white one named Orange and White, a red one named Red, a coffee-colored one named Coffee, a spotted one named Spots, a blue one named Blue, a tiger-striped one named Tiger Stripes, one with a spot named Spot, a chocolate-colored one named Chocolate, a yellow one named Yellow, a brown one named Brown, a gray one named Gray, an orange one named Orange, a white one named White, and 2 black ones, Steve and Steve too. They were very hot. Meow, 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 meow. Hiss. Meow, 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 meow. George woke up again. He slept for a very long time, but it was still dark. George couldn't see anything. He put his hands here and there. Meow, said Spots when George touched it. Meow, said Blue when George touched it. Psst, said Orange and White when George touched it. Finally, he found the flashlight. He turned it on. The windows were all white. There was so much snow it covered his van. He tried to open the door to the van, but it did not move.
He opened a very small window on the top of his van. Fresh air and sunlight came into the van. There was nothing for Orange and White, Blue, Steve too, White, Red, Gray, George, Spots, Yellow, Brown, Steve, Coffee, Orange, Tiger Stripes, Spot, Chocolate to do but wait for it to get warmer so they could open the door. Although it was cold outside, they did not feel cold. No, they were very, very hot and bored.
And the van was starting to smell bad. Many hours passed. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Said the cats. George tried to open the door again. Sorry, my little ones. There is nothing I can do, said George. Shh! Duff! Shh! Duff! Shh! Duff! George woke up. It was the next day. Meow, 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 meow. Shh! Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Said the cats. Be quiet, said George. I want to listen. It was the sound of someone digging snow. Help! 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 Shouted George. Meow! 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 Shouted the cats. Suddenly, they could see sun coming in through a window. They saw two young girls outside, digging away the snow.
George tried to open the door again. He pushed and pushed. The cats pushed too.
Crack!
The door flew open. George flew out of the van. The cats flew over George and out into the snow.
Thank you so much, said George. The girls covered their noses and said, You're welcome. Then they ran away because George and his van smelled very bad. George stood by his van. It was very smelly, and it was empty. George was sad because his cats were all gone. Meow. George looked inside the van again. It was Steve. Steve said to George, Purr. George said to Steve, I think my van should have only one cat now.